Hello Internet, I am Daniel from Cinema Brawls, the show where we put two movies head to head to see which one comes out on top. And today you are watching Daniel Plays Dark Souls and Rants About Movies. So some update from last video. Last video I beat the Hydra. And then I started recording another video. I record 2 or 3 of these at a time depending on the day. And so I started recording another video and I started recording the face cam but not the game footage. And so what I did is I went and beat the Crystal Golem at the lake place thing where the Hydra was, and rescued the lady from Ulasil. So yeah, and then I tried to warp back to the Duke's archives to see if I could get the pendant thing that I need to get into the Duke's, into Ulasil. Yeah, alright. But anyway, today we are talking about White Chicks. White Chicks was amazing. I'm not trying to level up. I did level up too. Whatever, man. So, I'm sorry. I recorded like this whole thing about White Chicks and then, anyway, White Chicks was amazing. So, White Chicks stars Marlon and Sean Wayans. I don't know if it's Wayans or just Wayans. Either way. And directed by their brother, Keenan Ivory Wayans. So they are the Wayans. Wayans are a family of entertainers. They also really did the Scream movie. Scary movie thing. They can be very, very funny. They have their particular brand of humor. Full disclosure, I cringed for most of White Chicks. As I've talked about before on the show, I have this form of intense empathy for characters in movies, and so if there's cringe humor or things that are embarrassing for the characters, even though the actors don't necessarily act embarrassed, I get embarrassed for them, and it's hard for me to watch, and it's hard for me to want to stay in those situations. And this was one of those movies. The story is that these 2 FBI agents, played by Marlon and Sean Wayans, who are also in the movie Brothers, I believe. Whew. Getting ganked here. There we go, there's one. There's 2. There's 3. Whew. Okay. So the story of White Chicks is that the 2 brothers are FBI agents who, after dang. Holy cow. Can't get a break here. Who are assigned to to protect these two rich white chicks from getting kidnapped. There we go, there's one. But after a really stupid car crash, the two girls are now injured, very briefly on their face. And so they don't want to go to the big party thing that they were scheduled to go to and make the appearance so that they can be used as bait to get the kidnapper to come to reveal themselves. Sounds fair? Fair enough. Holy poop. There we go. Broken pendant. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's bone out of here. I don't need anything else here, right? So the two FBI agents have to use state-of-the-art FBI face prosthetic things to to become the white chicks, and they have to try to blend in. And there are some funny parts. They have to become the white chicks, and they have to use their street smarts, I guess, to basically make these girls more desirable. Oh, I need that, don't I? Yeah. Not more desirable, more how do I put it? What is the plot of White Chicks? I didn't have nearly as much fun with this movie as my wife does. She loves this movie. She quotes all the time, especially the Jennifer Garner character, who's like, "What about Cellulite Sally or Back Fat Betty?" Oh, who could have said that? Oh, it was Tina, that talking Tommy. Things like that. They're like, I think it's hilarious when my wife does that. I don't know if she necessarily I hope that she doesn't actually think those things about herself, because she's beautiful and gorgeous and I love everything about her. But anyway, so the two brothers become the white chicks and hilarity ensues. They get objectified and harassed by Terry Crews, who is a sex pest in this movie, specifically trying to get with the white chicks. And while part of it is hilarious, there are other parts that are just a little bit iffy. This is an early 2000s movie, and maybe it's just because I am me, if that's a weird way of saying that. For those of you who, I don't know if I said this in this video or in the last video, for those of you who don't know, I have this, and I've talked about it before on this show, I have a intense form of reductive, or just really, oh crap, I forgot. I have this really intense form of empathy disorder kind of a thing where I become too empathetic and have a hard time watching movies where embarrassing things happen, because I get too embarrassed for the characters and feel like I need to get out of the situation. And because of that, it's hard for me to watch these super cringy movies. There are still some funny parts and still some parts that I kind of enjoy without necessarily actually liking the movie. It's a hard watch for me, guys, and I know it's not considered a great movie by any means. As a 5.6, which is higher than Haunted Mansion somehow. There we go. But it's just so bad. Like when they try to sing the song, when they are in awkward situations, when Terry Crews is being a sex pest, when one of the brothers is being a sex pest, when they're dressed up as women and then one of the brothers' wives comes and like confronts him and is like, and is like, hey, are you cheating on me? And he's like, what? No, baby, I would never cheat on you. And then his brother, who's still in the white chick's makeup and prosthetics and everything, steps out, and they're just like, you're cheating on me with a white girl. And dang, I forgot there's this guy here. I forgot I can parry. I'm the parry master. Master the parry. There we go. Why am I fighting these guys? So, yeah. Not a great movie. Not a, strictly speaking, awful movie. But it is also not great. There's this guy. Oh, did I kill him already? Oh. Whew. Yeah. Why is there still a boulder? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Dang. Okay. Whatever, man. So, what else can I say about white chicks? So, there's the twist at the end where the girl's dad is actually not the girl's dad. So the girl's dad's ex-business partner, who they originally thought was one of the targets for kidnapping, is actually the guy who is paying for the kidnapping. Which, okay. And he just, like, comes right out and is just, yeah, that's me, on TV. It's just like, yep, I'm the kidnapper guy. Does this whole big monologue thing. And is then, like, immediately taken down by the FBI and just like, nothing really terribly of consequence happens in the movie. I understand that, like, they're these FBI agents, but they treat it like it's more of a like it's more of just a normal 9-to-5 job. It's kind of weird, honestly. There's the board. Alright, give me just a sec. I am going to sit here for a moment and restart the camera and check to see what I can trade. Dark Souls Crow trade list. No, not remastered, just in the normal Souls. I'm sorry, give me just a sec. Prism stone. Do I have any prism stones or dung pies? Probably don't. Negatory Horkham. That's okay. Here, I'm going to light this bonfire back here just so that I can warp back to it if I need to. But anyway, White Chicks. So White Chicks is bad. It's not great. There are some funny parts. I did not love the whole sex pest angle. I didn't love I didn't love a lot of it. There were some funny parts. I know I keep saying that, but I struggle to think of what those funny parts are. Yeah. Oh, man. White Chicks, man. I don't know if I have too much more to say about White Chicks. I watched it with Matt and his wife and my wife, and it was a long movie. Like, I think it's just barely over 90 minutes. How long is it? Oh. It's an hour 50. It's almost 2 hours long. Holy poop, guys. That's a freaking long movie. Why are you making me watch this? Why are you doing this to me? Here, before I fight, before I go and do anything else, really, I'm gonna stop it for this episode, just because I don't have too much more to talk about with White Chicks. Dang it! You pick a movie that you know you want to talk about, and then you get there and you're like, I don't know if I actually I don't know if I like this movie enough to actually talk about it. That's okay. We will try again next time. But thank you so much for watching today, guys. Please leave a like and hopefully subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you as part of our group. But thank you so much for watching. Daniel Plays Dark Souls and Rants About White Chicks. Bye.